rotate or write down moves. If they don't know, I'll write it down so that I can do different groups. Basically, sort of creating a league system with it. Okay. Okay. Oh, oh, there's increment. Why did I berserk? I didn't look. I thought it was 3 plus 0. Okay. And I didn't put music on, so I'm gonna have to sit in silence. I'm gonna have to create complications here if I wanna be able to win. I don't know why I pre-move capture, but okay. I will take with the knight. Okay, you wanna go after my pawn? Not a problem. Bring the rook to the c-file. And I'm just gonna break open. If knight h4, I just go back. I think I just go d7, captures, and I can play f5. Okay, now I just go back to d6. I can control this c4 square and prevent the push. Okay. I can offer a trade, but it's not gonna work. So I'll break open and I can play knight c4. Hit the pawn. I'm expecting queen here, and I can go queen. Queen e7. Yeah. Someone just got banned for cheating. That's interesting. I am in trouble, yeah. But okay. OG, Pro Trade Kings. I haven't learned that rule yet. I'm still new to this game, so I don't know that rule. Maybe I should have taken the pawn. This is a fork, but there's a check. That's the only problem. Maybe if I get my king to g8. Okay, we're slowly getting close to equal time, but I doubt that's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna go back with the threat of g5. If I can win a piece, that would be great. Absolutely phenomenal. Otherwise, I'm cooked, man. I'm cooked in this position. I'm playing so bad. If I can win this pawn, I'm worried about a sacrifice. I am worried, but I'm just gonna take with the bishop. Pawn takes, knight takes. If they push, oh, that is bad. No, but now I can take, and I can take the rook. Ooh, how did I miss this? I just blundered. This is not good at all. Oh, this rook takes. I might have to play rook, queen. I might have to play queen d7. Give up this pawn. I can at least fork, but I'm losing my queen. Check here. I can't capture this queen takes. So king h8. I'm probably going to lose 15 if I lose this game, but if I think about losing, then I'm going to lose. So don't think about losing. My opponent is calculating rook takes, but it doesn't work with king g8, king h8. I wonder who's this at, who's getting banned. Check. And I can capture and take the queen. Ah, my rook is hanging. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Didn't think about this. Check. I can take, but I'm losing my rook. Yeah. I can't believe I'm losing the first round game. Okay, I just want to get my knight out. And then I can play h6, but they're gonna play first, so I'm gonna have to go back. I can push. They can play knight e7. They can take my pawn. I can give a check. Or I can push. I also have a check here. Kind of. It's a nice fork. Doing the knight. Is it enough though? My opponent resigned. They're winning. Why did they resign? Just capture. They win the game because they have a pawn. 1300, can't find that sacrifice. You should win on time against it. Yeah, I got lucky though, but I was losing that position. I don't know what happened. But you have to berserk, you know, you have to play for the win. You have to get points on the board. It's a prize money tournament. I've never won a prize before, but I'm already 40 minutes late. Maybe I can get a lucky draw prize. Can win a pawn here. They're gonna. Okay. Playing very fast. Very, very fast. Play queen f3. Check. I'm gonna take. Think of the bishop. This they easy this, but okay. Check. Check. And I win the queen, and it's not checkmate. Yeah, this is checkmate. Yeah, this was a very lucky game. Very, very lucky this one. Great job. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know how I won that last game. Just, I don't know why my opponent resigned. I know who this is. I know who this guy is. We play at the same chess club. So let me not berserk. I don't think he knows who I am. Yeah. And then I can play e5, rook b8, put pressure on the b file. No ways. Bishop d6 followed by e5. I can even play a5. Maybe. Um, yeah, I'll play e5. And rook e8 if captures, if c. Can I play queen c7? I can always push. There's no rush though. There's really no rush. Can I play... I forgot I have increment here, so there's no rush. I can play knight e4. Just put some pressure. I can play bishop as well. But there's knight here, but I can bait my opponent. g4, bishop g6. If the knight retreats, then I just have a better position. Someone sending me a challenge. Cheetah 65. Been a while since I've seen that name. It has been a while. So yeah, I can play a5, undermine the pawn. Okay. Yeah, people are really cheating in this tournament. That's so that's so disgraceful. I shouldn't even be laughing, but yeah, it's bad. I can take play and put pressure on the bishop. I mean on the queen. Ah, but there is knight here. That is a problem. But okay, I can always cement the bishop with e4. Cement it with e4. Okay, I'll play e4 before they play e4. Even though it hangs a pawn. I'm expecting knight back. Since my bishop is locked in, but I can just go bishop a6 and reroute it if I ever need to. And now I can play 5. If queen h5, I play g6. Now I can capture. And what can I do? Queen a7, and I can pick the pawn up. They can push. I can take with the pawn. Maybe queen a7 back again, because I'll be up a pawn. But pushing, I can take with the bishop, and I don't have to break my structure. You know, all that can happen. Okay, you know, I like to trade queens. I like to trade queens. This pawn is not a problem. I can put on a light square. Yeah, double pawns. Okay. Now I can infiltrate. If bishop back, I hit the pawn with rook b3. And now this wins a piece. Does this not win a piece? No, it doesn't win a piece yet. So I first have to double up. Then I can play this. Okay. Okay. I'll play g5. I'll break open on the king side. Now I can capture, but I do lose this pawn, but it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Okay. I'm expecting bishop b3. Bishop c3, sorry. Bishop c3, rook b3. Okay. Now I can fork. They can trade off, pick up the pawn with. What do I pick the pawn up with? I can take with the bishop with the threat of rook a6 and then bishop in. Ah, okay. I didn't think about this move, but I'll cover the square. He's playing very well. Playing very, very well. I can trade off. Rook takes. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna worry about the pawn. Please ensure. Wait. Subscribe with the plug in. Place them away from the board. Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll get up. I'll do that right away as soon as I'm done here. I need to figure out how not to lose this position. I'll play rook b5. And now I put my bishop in and just push. I'm expecting they're gonna push, but I put my bishop and I bring my king in. Okay, this is how we're gonna play. We're gonna play this chess today. I'm gonna put my bishop here and I'm gonna bring my king in. And yeah, we're gonna play chess like this today. What am I doing? I'm playing so bad. Okay, allow the king in. I should have pushed maybe. Maybe I should have pushed. No, but now I can come in. Can not. The door not open. Oh, I have to sacrifice. This might not be the same person. In fact, might be a different person. Bishop a6. Check. Push. Yeah, and promote. Sure. Yo. Even if you sacrifice the rook for the opponent's bishop, it's a drop. The rook for oh, because the king can't come because the king blockades the pawn. Yeah, it's a draw. Place them away. Okay, I have to place. You mean the text away from the board? This text on the screen. Please ensure no words are written on the board as they block the view of the board. I don't quite understand. You mean the words when the text, when the chat comes up? I think my opponent was pushing too much for the win, and then they ended up losing because they were pushing too much. Great job, my friend. Thank you. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Russian or Ukrainian or Greek? I'm not sure what language that is. But I see you have a DevOps picture. So programming. Programming is not easy. But it's nice. DevOps. What's your if you do programming, what's your language? What do you code in? Alex Alexandra Pozazenikov, if I'm pronouncing it. Pozaz Pozazenikov. Okay, my opponent didn't show up. Okay. 1400. Do I take it? Do I take the bullet? Or do I berserk? Yeah, let me berserk. We're looking at Joe Barber. Take. They're gonna take. No, they're not taking. Okay, we can take. Hit the knight. The knight's. Where's the knight going? Is it gonna go here? You can push. You can go back, but I play bishop g7. If it goes to. Okay, I can take. Bishop g7. And castles, king h7. They don't need the castle, but we can take queens, make it simpler. Bishop b6. Knight d7. f5. Got plans, man, with plans. Get my king to safety with after rook e8. They're gonna push check and I have to go back. Oh, but there's a fork here, so I have to go to d8. But let me first cover that. I can capture first if they want to play. I can capture now. If they capture, I take, and then I can take the rook. If they take my bishop on e6, I can give a check first and come back. Now I control this diagonal. Then I play knight c5. Okay, I'll first hide away. They can go after my bishop. It's not a problem. Oh, okay. It was funny. You trying to. Thank you for trying to pronounce my name. Yeah, I'm not good at the is it Russian names. Yeah, it's difficult. Actually, I use multiple programming languages. DevOps is about culture and process in a company, about automation and everything what you can. I'm using Go, Python, JS, Node.js, and Bash in my work, but I'm not really good at programming because my profession is mostly about infrastructure and system administrating. Oh, I see. Because I know a few programming, but it's basics like Java, C Sharp, and then you get your web, which HTML, CSS. I tried learning JavaScript. Yeah, I did it for like a month, but then I was, it's not easy. It's not easy. But I would like to get back into it because I enjoy building websites, but it takes a lot of time. But AI does help. It does help a lot, but it's basically at that point you might as well just ask AI to do everything. But they can't do everything. You need to have a knowledge of it. Okay, so we have, what do you call this opening? I don't want to take because that allows too much counterplay. So pin, and if they capture, I'll capture the queen. Great, it is easy. Try to use vibe coding, Google Cursor IDE. What's IDE? IDE is integrated, yeah, integrated development environment. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. I just have to look back at the stream. I mainly use Visual Studio, and then I've used NetBeans before. NetBeans for Java, and then Visual Studio for C Sharp. For HTML, I use Notepad and maybe Visual Studio Code. But initially, when I started learning, I used Notepad. Yeah, it's just simpler. Then you open the programs in a what do you call it, um, on a web browser like Bing. That's how I learned it. Simple stuff. And then you add your CSS. I've never heard of Cursor ID. Do I just castle queenside? You know, they can take and double my pawns. It's not that bad. Only 30 minutes left of this tournament. Yeah, I joined late, man. I joined late. I want them to take so I can get the open file. Okay, they don't want to take, they want to go back and then go after the spawn. I see what they're doing. I feel like I have an advantage here, but I just don't know where's it. Because I'm going to get double pawns if I play bishop e3 because of captures and then captures. I can play this, but then my pawn hangs. Double pawns are not bad, but it's the board is not open. It's a closed position, almost fully closed. Okay, I'll play g4 and rook e1. I just have to do something. Yeah. Um, so Curse is based on VS Code, but it is using AI to build features. So you simply write in prompt, and it starts to write code, edit, and create new files. Very interesting process. Also, it does it. It's basically like ChatGPT, but for AI for coding. Is it free or you pay? The only thing is that nothing is free. Hmm. You want to go after? You can trade off. Major chess. If you trade off, I take with the king. No, I don't have to take with the king. Okay, but now I can take. I can play c3. Yeah, or I can play knight here, and then yeah, this looks good. Take with the e pawn. Can always plant my knight, get it to e6. A knight versus bishop. Now if they double up, I can trade. If rook takes, I push, and if pawn takes, I move. And I can plot my knight. Yeah, should be right after b5. Because after bishop d5, this pawn is defended by the rook. And I'll get a nice knight here. Yeah, it is free, but it's better to pay $20 for additional AI models. It's better than just ChatGPT, because in ChatGPT you need to copy code from Chat, paste it into VS Code, then you build the app, test it, then write new prompt, send it to GPT, copy, paste, and so on. Yeah, I understand. It's like it gets rid of that process of moving the data or the information. No, I just realized if bishop d5, I can just take the pawn. If they push, I just take with the knight. Even retreating is not bad because it's a pawn piece. But $20, man, $20 is not is not cheap at all. $20 is about, wow, what's the exchange rate now? It's like 17 rand for $1. Okay, let's work it off 20 rand. That's like 400 rand per month. Um, hmm. I'm gonna play, yeah, but I have f3, fortunately. Because exactly, are you from Germany? No, no, I'm from South Africa. Position is not easy. It's not an easy position because there's rook here takes check. I can give up. I can offer a trade because the bishop will be hanging. Yeah, I'm from South Africa, but I've got a German surname. Okay, this is a free bishop. So I do have German family, but it's like 4 or 5 generations ago. Of course, they weren't alive at that time. I don't know who they are. 30 minutes left. Can I break? No, 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 don't donate money. I don't code as much anymore as what I used to. Yeah, I'm focused all on my chess now. Going for, I wanna get a title, man. That's my main focus. Maybe after that, I'll get back into coding. Because yeah, I would like to learn Python one day and build some apps, some games. But one day, I have, I wouldn't say I have the time, but uh, I'll find a way around it. But for now, I'm focused on my chess. I have the Caro-Kann. I remember I used to study a lot of HTML. I was trying to memorize everything in HTML a few years ago, and I was like, yo, it's not easy. It's HTML is the basics, but you find out new things while you're learning, things that you thought you knew. Yeah, I didn't know. Okay, they're gonna go here. Okay, oh, I can play that. Play f6, king h8, rook g8. Can play king h8, f6, rook g8. Maybe I can play bishop f6 and then rook g8. Now the knight can simply retreat. I can trade it off. Hmm. I can trade it off. It's not a bad move. Great never is in Africa. Never never was in Africa one of it because of your amazing nature. Python is not great for games. For games, better to go for C, C sharp, C++, Java, and Go. Python good for analytics or big data. Python is good. Yeah, Python is like data analytics. I've never studied that side of programming, but apparently it's not easy. It is definitely not easy to learn the analytical side. Okay, off trade of bishops. Ah, they don't want to take it. Yeah, I guess you can say Africa is nice. It's just, of course, everything has its pros and cons. Yeah, everything has its pros. Can I play this? Yo, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna take, and I think just rook g6, and I go. Yeah, rook g6. If they offer, I can offer trade with queen g5, and I'm getting pushed back. But some way I can get my knight in. Somehow, some way along the line, I can get my knight in. I don't mind a queen trade. Of course, I'm gonna be worse. I'm gonna be worse. Okay. No ways this move works. There's no ways. Um, I immediately said no ways this is gonna work because yeah, gonna play rook h6. Captures, hit the knight. Now I wanna take. Yeah, there's no way this move works. Oh, what is this? Okay. No, I can just take. You know what? There's nothing on this diagonal. Can I push or can I second play e5? Of course, of course. What a rook sacrifice. And I push e5. I block the diagonal, and I can play queen g3. If rook takes, I play queen g3 followed by queen g2 checkmate. What a move, man! What a move! Thank you for sharing good vibes and have a great day, my friend, and good luck on your way. Thank you, and all the best with your. What is that? You saying you were in? I'm sorry, I forgot. System administrating infrastructure. So I need to look up because I don't know what that means. I know what the administrating part is, but all the best. And yeah, thanks for joining and watching me struggle to play shit. I'm struggling, but I'm slowly getting there, slowly warming up. But thanks for watching and thanks for joining the stream. That was a good game. Um, I'll read the chat now. Let me just play my first move. Who is your favorite chess player? That's a good question. Someone I enjoy watching. My favorite chess player would be Daniel Dubov. I like Daniel Dubov or Richard Rapport. I like those two players. Very nice to watch. I don't know what move to play. Do I play 95? I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna say, okay, this is not a fight for me to win. Okay, now I have to decide. Yeah, I'm just gonna play f4 at the end. I'm expecting bishop takes, or you can capture first and then yeah, knight here. I can play knight f6, but there's queen c7, so I have to play f4. After f6, I have to take. Why Dubov? I like his creativity. Yeah, I just like his creativity. Just like Richard Report, like the way they play openings, the way they like come up with these opening ideas. I really enjoy it because I myself I don't like playing main lines. I like sidelines. What is my what's your favorite opening? My favorite opening. London system. London system. I also like the I don't know if you can call it an opening. The Italian is nice, but more specifically like the gambits in the Italian. You know the Nackmanson gambit? Very, very tricky. If it works. That sacrifice, the knight sacrifice, gets so much counterplay. I've had it in Blitz Bullet, I've never had it in a rapid game. I hope to get it in rapid game one day, but I'll need to study it more because this is one line where they play 6d5 and they decline the piece sacrifice. They take the knight with the knight, like just offering a trade, and then they I'm in trouble because I only know the knight sacrifice. I'll show you one day. I have a good position, just my time. Hmm. I capture you. I have to take with the knight. What can I do? What can I do? I'm gonna push g4. I'm just gonna go all out. Yeah, this is what I feared. I feared this. I feared it. Sorry. My only problem with this is, yeah, the knight. I swear, man. Whenever I'm alone, I feel like I'm hearing voices. I sound completely crazy. But okay, let's play chess. Let's get the king to e4 so that we can win king of the hill. Does this work? It should work. I would take in. I mean, I'll take out. I would take out. I can't capture yet because there is a check, but I just come back. There's a knight here, but there might be a problem. Yeah, this move though. I take and I play knight here. Knight capture of king here. My bad. Maybe I play bishop first. Maybe I play bishop first. I protect and then I play, and I can always rotate to go to, for the a5 pawn, for the h5 pawn. They push. I take once. Don't take twice. I take once. Okay, now I need to play smart. Take with the king because I don't allow it. Ah, and then taking with the pawn also doesn't allow check. Ah, okay, they want to go here. They want to go there. Hmm. Okay, I go after the pawn. I take with check, and I come back. They win my pawn. I win their pawn, and I win this pawn. There's a lot of pawns to be won. I've played this guy before, and I haven't. Mashuka. They might want to trap my knight and play for a draw. No, but now this king, yeah. Um, okay, not a problem. I can pull my knight. Okay, but this is a problem. No, but now I don't I just trade? Yeah, I trade and I put my king on b4. King f king b4 and I push. Yeah, that was a nice knight in game. Very nice. Who got banned though? Who got banned? I can't see the messages in the chat anymore. Let me check. Um, so far, what is that? 8 out of 8. Yo yo yo. I want a streak. This has to be my last game. I don't know why I'm so tired. It's only like quarter to 9, but it's Friday. It's Friday today. End of the week. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward towards next week. Next week is going to be a very important week for me. I'm really looking forward to it. And then the week after that, I go back to school. I'm also looking forward to it because I don't like being at home. Um, I don't like being at home. I like streaming though, but I also like being at school because I enjoy what I do and I hope to be good at it one day. That is my goal one day, to make my parents proud. I like getting good marks as well. That's also, I like studying. I like studying because it shows that if you put the hard work and put the time, effort in, it does pay off. It might not pay off immediately, but it will pay off. And that's the thing I like about it. Trading off a lot, but I'm sure I can go into favorable in-game. Or we can trade off bishops. Maybe I don't really want to trade off bishops. But if I have to, I have to. I can play f6, e5. And where's the bishop going? Wait. This is just a free bishop. I'm looking at queen b3. Queen b3, e6. Queen takes. Yeah, e6. E6 should be alright. Unless I'm seeing stuff. I was seeing stuff, I was seeing stuff. It just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right that I was winning a bishop. I want to trade off. I want to trade off. Maybe I play e6 and then f5 cement the pawn, maybe g5. Maybe I can get a quick queen e8 in. There's no mate, but it's just the general plan. I don't know why my thing is stopping the view counter, so I don't know what's happening there. But Streamlabs does this sometimes. I'll take on Passant. It's a forced move. I offer a queen trade because you're attacking my b7 pawn. Yeah, thank you. I was going through some emotions there. My position is not good at all. It's not a good position, but I want to toggle the pawn, get my king maybe to e6. Okay. There's no point in defending this because rook c7, there's rook b5. So I'm just gonna take with check, and then I can capture. And it might be a draw. It might just be a draw. Might be a draw. It's not a good game. No, but I'm not playing for draw, but I'm playing for win. I always play for win. We don't learn when you play for draws. No, I push my possible. Wait, I might lose this. I might lose this. I have to go back. Bishop f6, but that was not my main problem. My main problem is the rook coming in, but my bishop does a great job of covering it. I'm up a pawn. It's a strong pawn. I just have to use it wisely. Um, yeah, I'll do this and I'll bring my king to g6, but he's h4. And I can't really hide my king. It looks very unsafe. Like a quick rook f1, rook f4. Stops all the counterplay. Look there. There's it happening right now. I can't defend this pawn. That's quite ironic. It's alright. Um, I can take. I can also push. I can also push. But this looks like a good move. It's just gonna hit the rook a bit. And okay. I'm just gonna have to run. Maybe I can push h6. And I'm no longer up a pawn. I'm no longer up a pawn. I don't want to offer a draw because I'll lose like 10 rating points. We can trade off, it's fine. I'll somehow use this to my advantage. Somehow. Maybe I give a check. Or I play... Okay, we're transposing this position. Okay, there's no need to risk it. I'm fine with the draw. I've gained way too much rating anyway. I might as well keep it back. Okay. I might lose this now actually. I might, but I'll keep fighting. It should be a draw. I have this, but I'll find a way to go around. Or maybe I just stay on. Because I messed this up badly. Very badly. But my opponent is going to torture me. 100% is going to torture me. You see they torturing me. And it's gonna be a threefold. Yeah, threefold. 3 rating points, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. How much games did I play? Must play a minimum of 10 games. Okay, I'll play another one. Maybe I can win a lucky draw if I play 10 games. I'm not that lucky, but There is gonna be some weaknesses now. I could hop in to c5. Not yet though. Plan my knight on e5. If I take with the pawn. I think I just take. There is check, but I can always give a check. I mean, there is knight c5, but I can always give a check, or I can capture. Okay. Yeah, I just come back now. Coming back, I can win the rook. I mean, I can win the queen. No, not really. There's this. Okay, I'll go back. There's a fork here, so I have to give the bishop up. Do I have to? No, I don't have to actually. Then the pawn can take. Okay. My position is not that bad. I have to figure out how to get my bishop into play. But for now, let's get the knight in. Can play h3. So we're putting pressure on this pawn. Maybe I play f3, bishop g3, and then like bishop e1. Just trying to get an active piece and go after the pawn on b4. It's not a bad plan. If bishop g5, I can always push. I don't even have to push. I can play king f2. Yeah, this has to be my last game. I have to put my 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 laptop on charge. Oh, I take and I plant the knight here. I'm assuming they're taking with the queen, and this is a fork. It's a fork. Knight takes e7, winning the queen. Breathe different. 50k. Ah, they want to go queen e8. Smart. Don't have a4. A4, a5. Takes. Oh. Repetition is not a nice thing. I don't want to fall for that. Theoretically, my opponent, if we get low under 2 minutes, he could let his time run out and be that guy. But yeah, how would they do that? I would get the rating points though if I were to win. Oh, this knight takes. I completely missed it. But then I have bishop b5, bishop b4. I want to take with the queen. I can play f4. They're gonna go back. Can trade off queens. And gonna have to play very, very fast. I could offer my opponent a draw in hopes that I can get a top what do you call that prize now? What do you call it? Lucky draw. Push F6. Well, I put my ego aside and offer a draw. I think I put my ego aside and do that. I am not doing that. I'm playing for winning. Unfortunately, I only got 9 games, but it's alright. I'm lucky this is not an H pawn, but at the same time, it won't make a difference. I'll get the pawn. I mean, I'll win the bishop and also have to convert it. I can defend with e1. Or I can capture if the king gets. Why didn't I just get the bishop on this diagonal? I don't know. I can get it there soon. So it's not that bad. I'll get it there. I'll move with this here. Yeah, I did not put my ego aside. I'm going for blood. It's okay if I don't win the lucky draw because I don't have enough games. I have to win. I had to win. I mean, I had to play 10 games. I only played 9. And this one was much longer. This 250th Friday Night Blitz. Isn't it normally like 90 minutes? It should be 90 minutes. It's gonna push. Sure. I could have offered a draw in hopes that I win a lucky draw, but my ego is too big. My ego is too big. I wanted blood in this game. I wanted blood, and I got it. 38. It's alright. I was 40 minutes late, 45, but I still would have not come earlier. But it was a nice tournament. Very nice. I didn't lose actually, which is very nice. Well, my mic was off, but goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching me play chess. Yeah, where did I finish? 38th. 8.5 out of 9. It's not bad. It's not bad. Uh, but okay. Could have been better. Maybe next week will be better. Okay. Goodbye, everyone.